Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
How, how do I say your name?
Yeah. My name is Prem Sagar. I am from India.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Prem Sagar. Where in
Okay.
India do you live?
Yeah. I'm living in southern part of India. My state is Karnataka.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And when did you join Camly?
Uh, it's almost 9 month. 9 month before 9 month.
Okay. So it's been about nine months. All right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
um, yeah. And so usually, what do you do on Camly with your teachers? How do you practice English?
Usually I do like free conversation.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. And does your
Yeah.
job require you to speak English also?
No, it's actually it's not required that that it's required only that regional language. My language, my mother tongue and regional language is same. That it's Kannada.
Okay.
We actually on in job or in any means even in surroundings also we speak Kannada only. But it's my
Mhm.
hobby to learn English like native speakers. So it's good and good to improve. So I want to more fluency in English. So that's why I'm on Camly.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, what else? How else do you keep up? For example, do you read, newspapers in English? Do you aim to learn new vocabulary words? How do you? Yeah.
Yeah, though. So yeah, I'm not going to according to like grammar and all those vocabulary. So I go through that Camly recordings. I regularly watch Camly classes recordings. Means uh, other persons what they means recordings and usually I read newspapers every day, English newspaper, and reading books also, and
Okay.
watching Netflix, and I have some means areas like interested going to gym and all those like motivational speakers. So all those videos are available on YouTube, and I watch those YouTubes, and especially motivational speakers like uh, means more no, motivational speakers means international celebrities like Angelina Jolie, Lady Gaga, and that in political side that
Okay.
Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and
Okay.
Winfrey, and from Arab Emirates also some people they are like psychologists, and some entrepreneurs are there like Al Madani. She's an entrepreneur. She's a very cool
Okay.
woman. Yeah. So these kind of people that who means I I I listen to them. Okay,
Okay.
and
Because obviously,
watching yeah, yeah, and watching Netflix also. It's my sometime whenever I get time, I watch Netflix. And when I go to means usually every day, so from my house to office, it will means up and down. It will take to 2-3 rounds from my home to my office. So in vehicle means in my
okay.
car.
How far?
So I read Google. Yeah, Google. I
Okay.
surf in Google also, and international news
Okay.
and listening BBC news. Yeah,
So how far is the
yeah. These
office
are.
from your home?
Yeah, it's almost it's very near, not so far. It's only 15 to 20 minute journey. Okay, but often I
Oh,
visit
nice.
field also. Yeah, often I visit field
Okay.
also. So even that time I utilize, and so one place to another place. Sometime I will go to hours of journey, like 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 hours. So that time I utilize, and I will read some books, or I watch some videos, surfing Google. I listen BBC. So a lot of options are there to me.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you also have the flexibility to work from home?
No, it's not possible to work from home. So our office is, I'm a public officer, so government officer. I,
Okay.
I, I have my own, means I have office. So every day I go to office, and it's not possible to work from home because we are not
Okay.
work for any companies or all those types. So
Mhm.
regularly we keep going to we go to office, and public will come to our office. So we means from our department we'll give a lot of facilities to students and people, those who are indigenous people. So we are giving them education, means
So
education
tell me,
assistance. Yeah,
sorry, yeah, you mentioned indigenous people.
yeah,
So this is in your state, Karnataka? You said this is
yeah,
in
yeah,
your state?
Karnataka. Yeah,
So
yeah. In state, usually in my
who are
district.
these
So
indigenous people?
indigenous people means that according to
No,
our
no, who?
like
I
who
know,
means
yeah, I know what indigenous people, but I
okay,
guess my question is, you know, so who are these indigenous people? Where did they, I know they settled from
okay,
elsewhere. So can
yeah.
if you don't mind, I'd like to know more about that.
Who means indigenous people means once upon time they lived in like middle Indian territory, like region. So they came from Nagpur, from Mumbai. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, around
But then why do
Nagpur.
you call them? Sorry, why do you call them indigenous people though? Why do
Indigenous
you?
people means
Because
they
they came from within India, right? They
yeah,
came
yeah,
from,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, within India. So you know that those people, their culture and their language and everything is different, and they are like of behind to mainstream. Okay, so
Okay.
they are not mixed in mainstream. Even now also we can easily find them as a indigenous people, like tribe people. They are once upon time they lived in tribe, means they lived in jungle forest. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
yeah, slowly they came out from those areas, like hilly areas, what we call like forest areas, and they migrate people. They are migrate people, one place to another place. They move,
Yeah.
always moving on. So
Migrants. Yes.
finally, yeah, finally they settle here in our city and in some places. Okay, so that's why you in various places, like in our state, in Karnataka, like various places they are living, and almost 7% of the total population of Karnataka, we have that indigenous people here. So that's why that
Okay.
our government, yeah, our government thinks so. They created separate department for them.
But do you think, are they willing to integrate, you know, integrate with the society? In
Yeah.
They're willing to integrate.
Yeah, they
Okay.
wanted to integrate, and they wanted to come forward to take education. They want to mingle
Yeah.
with other people, and they wanted to move forward. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So are you? You mentioned Karnataka. What about Kerala? Is it close to where you are?
Yeah, like i am uh, I am living in northern part of Karnataka, on the top of the Karnataka, like, and Kerala is close to southern part of Karnataka.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and means 4 years before that I worked near to Kerala, means border area to Karnataka. So it's very
Okay.
close to Kerala. So yeah, I know
Yeah.
Kerala very
And is
well.
it the
Yeah.
same language?
No, Malayalam. Keralian language is Malayalam, and our language is Kannada. Okay.
Ah, okay. So completely different, right?
Different, it's totally different. That
Yeah.
especially southern part of India, like we have almost half of the states, we have different language. Like in Tamil Nadu they speak Tamil. In that Kerala they speak Malayalam, and Telugu, and Telangana and Andhra Pradesh they speak Telugu. Orissa people they speak Oriya, and West Bengal people they speak other means other regional language. So Maharashtra
Yeah.
people, Mumbai people, yeah, Maharashtra people they speak Marathi.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, India, as we all know, is the largest democracy in the world,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
what is your opinion about that? Do you believe that?
Yeah,
Do,
definitely. You know that India is a very large country and it's very multicultural country, and
yeah.
we definitely we are Indian, but even same apart from that we believe in democracy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, democracy. It's a
And
pillar of our nation, and I'm very happy to this is a huge country, and even we choose our means head of the state, head of the
leader.
nation
Yeah.
through election. Yeah, through
Yeah.
democratic. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got independent 75 years back, but still we maintain as a democratic country. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I think, of course, India has a very rich, history.
yeah, culturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, culturally
Yeah.
it's very rich. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even history also.
But it's also catching up to, become one of the largest economies in the world too. So,
Yeah, yeah. It's you know that now we are in fifth position. Definitely, yeah. I think it's fifth position. Definitely, we will compete
so
other nations also.
if you had a choice, what area would you choose to, you know, help India become even more economically stronger? If you had, for example, there's education, right?
Yeah.
Education. There's also
Okay.
the development,
Okay.
developing infrastructures and so on. So
Okay.
if you have a
So,
choice, you like
yeah,
the government
definitely that,
to,
yeah, 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 yeah. So, what I'm thinking is opportunity is main important. So, you give opportunity to each and every person. Definitely, they have multi-talented people here. Okay, we have multi-talented people here. So, what happened these days that work is there, and even we have a lot of source means even India itself, it has its own source as a main resource. Okay,
Mhm.
so it's important to give opportunity everyone. If we give opportunity to everyone, definitely they will grow, and self grow or individual grow itself. It will it's a part of national growth. Okay,
And I
and
agree with you.
yeah. And opportunity is main thing. If same person here what happened that in India that only few people they have only uh, maybe it's 5% or 10% of people they hold almost 90% of the wealth of this country.
That's right. I was
Okay.
just gonna say
Yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And 90% people 80-90% people they hold only few resources in their hand. Okay, so that's the inequality is growing now. So that's what we thinking
But
that
how do
we
you,
want
yeah,
to. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
How do
go.
you fight inequality? So are you saying that by giving, people more opportunities, you can um, diminish, I mean, you can alleviate, the inequality? Because it does exist, right?
Okay.
Um, there's a big difference. There's a big
Yeah,
gap
listen.
between the very wealthy and the very unfortunate, not so
Yeah, what
privileged.
what
Yeah.
what what if what I am thinking, so the resource of the nation, if we distribute equally, definitely people may, become means they become wealthy, and they become definitely happier, and they will live with very prosperous because of these inequalities. Okay, some regions are growing, some regions are backward, some peoples are rich, some peoples are poor. So because of inequality, because of what distribution of what imbalance of wealth. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
even government what they thinking, so they build industrial, they are making industrialization, urbanization. That 30% of the people they living in urban area, but
Yeah.
lot of yeah, we investing lot of our wealth in industry. Okay, in industry. So that's why people in industry is very they are in industry very less, they participate very less, but apart from that the investment is very huge in industry.
Hmm.
Okay,
Investment is what again?
in industry. In industry,
Yeah.
investment is very high.
Okay.
Okay, and people working in the industry, working in the industry, people are less.
Lack of people, you're saying?
Yeah, lack of people. Yes, lack of
Okay.
people means, yeah,
Yeah.
because you know that we have only 30% of the people they are living in urban area. Okay,
Right.
metro cities,
Okay.
and we
Yeah.
have all industries in those cities, those areas, in cities areas. Okay, and 30% of the people they are living in the cities, and the investment is very high there. Okay, in industry, and you know 70% of the people even now also that almost 50, 60 70% of the people they are living in rural areas, and they depend on agriculture. Here agriculture, we are Indian, even now also we are not looking as the industry, means agriculture as an industry.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even now also we are means we investing in agriculture is like in we feel like it's a traditional. We are doing agriculture as a traditional way. So that's why, and putting agriculture sector, 60 70% of the people they are working in agriculture sector, but the what output is very less here.
I see.
Yeah, output is very less. Okay, for
Yeah.
example, if you take industry, that one, suppose if a matchbox is he product, so that matchbox, it has its own price. Okay,
Mhm.
so all year that agriculture person means a farmer, he grow a lot of crops, and he invest a lot of time, money, everything, but finally it's depend on market.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah. So
yeah,
that, okay, yeah, I understand,
yes,
and
yes.
it helps me to understand from a different
Yes,
perspective. But
yes,
at the
yes,
same time, so um, in the rural areas where a lot of the children, are obviously they're not so privileged, when it comes to receiving quality education. So why do you think that government, because and then when I say government, India is a big country, as we all
yeah,
know.
okay,
And there are, various leaders,
yeah,
of these different states. But I mean, I guess Kerala is a good example because they have 99% literacy rate, right?
yes,
So
yes,
why do you think the other states within India, why can't they follow the same model as Kerala? Because
yeah,
education is powerful, as you know, and
yeah,
if you allow these, not so privileged, underprivileged children to, to get a good quality education, their future will be bright. Most of their
yes,
future will be bright,
yes, 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 yes.
right?
You know that Indian government, even our state government also, different states we have that they are trying their best to give education to all sector people, like privileged people and all those. So even from my department also, for tribes we have residential schools, we have hostels, we are giving free food and residential school to them, even English medium schools. If they want to go abroad for higher education, we are giving them assistance also, means all expenses. Okay, like who are poor people, who are socially, economically, educationally backward people, that government means even central government and even same time as a state governments also, they are giving much potentials to them to assistance. Even we are giving assistance to them, and we are giving pre-coachings. So if we have any means entrance level examinations, we give them coachings also, and we send them even abroad also for education. So you know that education is main key to solve the every each and every problem
Right.
on this earth. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's why that our governments, state regional governments and central government, they are they are giving a lot of assistance to education also, even as well as health sector also. And even
Hmm.
people also, they are very much aware about the education. A lot of people that we have our regional means in schools, means our regional language schools like Kannada medium schools. So apart from that, that many people means many parents, they are now they are sending their education to private schools, private English medium schools. Okay,
Okay.
why?
Yeah,
Because they wanted their children to become more brighter. Okay, they
absolutely. Yeah.
in future they will compete with other nationals. You know, these days any state or any village, it's not a not a village. It itself a world, because we are connecting with gadgets, we are connecting with mobiles, we are connecting with many in many ways. So that's why the people wanted to compete with in many ways from other nationals also. So that's why
Mhm.
they are sending to good schools. Okay, so they invest in India. They're investing their huge amount in education also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Another thing that, I would like to get your opinion on is how like in the beginning of our lessons, we discussed that India has a lot of talents,
yes,
very skilled, very skillful,
yeah,
workers. They usually go abroad. They look
yes,
for opportunities, Canada, US, Europe, for example. Um,
yeah.
so, of course, do you think this is a good thing or not such a good thing for India? Because, all these creative, intelligent, you know, um, individuals that are coming from India, they're leaving India, for better opportunities, for better, maybe for better salary. So, is this even a concern for the regional, the government in India? For
Yeah,
example,
definitely. Yeah, definitely. These days, what happened that public, so it's that I think they are thinking that most of the talent they are going to abroad, they settle there, even they living India and they wanted to settle in like US, Canada, and other Australia and all those countries.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's not started now also, but before means in 70s 80s also, that they lived India and they settled in many countries. But you
yeah, of
know that
course.
India has India, it has most talented generation here. So even, yeah, a lot of people they settle there, and even most of the people they even return to India and they serve here also.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
they serve their country also. They live, even they return and they start their
Return and
business or
invest.
any.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, even
return and
invest.
invest in
Yeah,
India, right?
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, they are investing also here. And you know, it's not only few percent people. India is it's a huge country, 1.4 billion people. We have only one, not only 1% also. They are
What did
migrating
you
from
say?
India
4
to
billion? Is it 4 billion now? India's population?
1.4 billion.
1.4 billion. Okay.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
1.4 billion. So
yeah,
you know, only I think it's almost 1%, not 1%,
yeah,
below 1% people they migrated to other countries. So
yeah.
what happened? You know that only we have border for these days, not for protection. Or these days we should not think that like India is it's a individual country or it's a separate country. No, it's not like that, you know. India, because the world is become itself a home for each and every person. Okay, in coming days people will think definitely it's a one planet or it's a home. Definitely in after 40
Mhm.
years, 50 years, he will move to another planet. Okay, he will move to another planet, and that time we will not think, yeah, it's planet, this is one home, this is one land, and another planet is one land, I think,
Of
in coming
course.
days.
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah,
should see it, actually,
yeah, and your taste and my your taste is different, my taste is different. Whenever,
Mhm.
wherever I means I become comfort, so I go there and I will live with satisfactory or with
Yeah,
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 peace. So like maybe I'm here in some days I go to other country because I satisfy with that what that position or that
Yeah.
environment maybe. Yeah,
And in the future, in the near future, is there a
yeah,
place that you would like to visit?
yeah, I would like to visit Thailand because I'm a Buddhist, so today is a very good day for me
Yeah,
because today is Buddha's
that's right.
birthday and
Birthday,
enlightenment and then,
day
yeah,
of enlightenment, and he
yeah,
Buddha's death day.
Nirvana,
Say,
yeah,
oh,
that day, yeah. So
yeah,
I celebrated today with my family. I visit to Buddhist temples and yeah, and I
yeah.
know we do procession. We
And
did
in
processions
Karnataka,
also.
there's a lot of history,
Yeah,
because Buddha, right, at the time, Siddhartha, right,
yeah,
was
yeah.
he left a mark in Karnataka,
Yes,
left a
yes,
mark there.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. You
yeah,
know that many historical means many historical places are means connected to Buddha, like Asoka. He's a big king, and
yeah,
he came here. It's very near to me. Like Sanati is one place,
yeah,
and almost all places of the India he captured and he ruled and he sent his son and daughter to south to for Buddhist what spreading religion spreading and Buddhist preaching. That Mahendra and Sangamitra, they came to these places, and from these places they went to Sri Lanka also and many parts. And even
yeah,
Ashoka, he came here in Karnataka, and his means Nirvana. His Nirvana place was here near to me. Sanati is near to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I mean, I there's a large number of Buddhist population living in India still, but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right, but I think, yeah, Buddhism has spread to, for example,
yeah.
Japan.
Yeah, yes, yes. Yeah. You
Yeah,
you 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 continue it.
yeah. No, I was just going to say that, you know, my parents, we also come from a Buddhist background, you know,
Okay.
and yeah, and so I've, since my childhood, I've always been very curious, to learn more and more about Buddhism, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think, it's a great comfort to know, that, Buddha has left us so many teachings, good,
Yes.
principles that we can
Principle.
follow and apply it to our daily lives.
Yeah,
We all
definitely. You know.
from his teachings, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. How, what many religions, what they said that after death they guide us. Means after death we will go to heaven, we will go to this, we will go to that. But before that, what Buddha taught us that how to live happily
That's right.
when we are living without sadness, without those circumstances, how we live with happily. So those panchashilas, five paths of the ways, day to day life we should celebrate. We should make habit means five,
Yeah,
those panchashila, yeah, panchashila, and all
cultivate
those
good habits. Yes.
paramitas, panchashilas, and Ashtanga Marga, 8 paths, 10 paths. Okay,
Yeah,
so those are very important, and yeah, definitely we are living. I am practicing Buddhism. Even my wife and my children also.
yeah,
Yeah, regularly
yeah.
we practice and regularly we give visit to Buddha viharas here.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
this is, I'm in New York City, and there are a lot of temples here. So
Yeah.
sometimes I go to Thai temple, sometimes I go to the Sri
Okay.
Lankan temple, you know.
Sample. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nice.
So,
It's
Prem
very nice.
Sagar, it was very nice talking to you today. I
Yeah,
learned a lot
definitely.
from you. So you're doing great. So, keep up the
Yeah.
great work.
Yeah, definitely. I want to keep up these like all these classes.
Yes,
As long as possible, I will take it.
you should. Good
Yeah,
luck to you
yeah.
and talk to you
Okay,
again,
okay,
maybe.
okay.
Bye.